this is Trista from Zero Casualties, and I wanted to give you a bit of a garden update. And we are also going to talk about that over there, which is our worm tower. We actually have two, and I'll explain what that is. And the theme today is beauty, not makeup or clothing, but just creating beautiful spaces that bring us joy. And to me, beauty is anything that brings you joy. I love all kinds of colors, as you can see by my dress here, and I love to have tons of color in the garden. I try to add more and more of that every year, especially in perennials, so it comes back. And I would love to know how you like to create beauty or include beauty in your life, and what types of environments bring you the most joy. So please share that in the comments below, and I'd love to chat with you about that. So this is the update. I got rid of those giant plants that were taking over everything in the garden. I worked a long time chopping them, digging them up, getting rid of the roots, and then I replanted a lot of beautiful things. I have two rose bushes here in the back, and now my goji berry has a lot more room to grow. And I planted mostly perennial flowers here, but also a few annuals to add some color. And also what I'm going to do is perhaps dig up a few things that tend to be a little invasive, like this blue flower here, which is gorgeous. It looks really nice in the spring, but it spreads a little too much, and then it sort of dies back. So I think I will leave a few of those, but replace some of those with a few veggies. I've never been a huge veggie gardener, but I want to try to add in those veggies with the flowers and my berries that I love to grow. So we're going to try a hybrid approach this year to see how it goes, and I'm just going to plant a few easy to grow veggies that we love to eat, including broccoli and a few others. So we will see how that goes. I'm just gonna get little seedlings. I'm not gonna grow it all from seed at this point because I'll get a bigger head start with that. So let me talk to you about what is over here. This is one of our worm towers. It is a plastic pipe, and it is buried in the ground. Down below it has several holes in it, and what we do is we put our veggie and fruit scraps and coffee grounds and tea leaves, used tea leaves and stuff like that in there, eggshells, that type of thing. And then it attracts more worms to work on the garden and improve the soil. So it's a huge win. It's easier than composting, and it keeps everything in here really healthy. So basically all you need is a pipe, and here is the cap. We have the cap so that critters don't get in there, and it's not so smelly that way either. It's super easy, so if you have a way of drilling holes in a plastic pipe, or can have someone help you with that, it's a great garden project. We actually have two because we use them every day. We're not so great about doing it in the winter, I'm afraid, late fall, winter, but we are better in the spring and summer at using those. And I don't know if you love roses, but I do. I've kind of gotten addicted to growing them. I kind of like orchids because they are not as hard to grow as you would think. I love to plant roses for so many reasons. I love the flowers. I'm planning on maybe having a free table of rose bouquets this year. You can also use them in cooking because I don't spray them with any chemicals. I just use organic fertilizer. And then I also love them because I like to plant them for any relative that's passed away. That way, whenever I look at the rose, I can remember them. And sometimes I even say hello to them. I know it sounds crazy, but I love that. So that is my update for today. And please let me know what else you'd like to see as far as the Mindful Gardening series or tea readings or any other creative projects. So thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next week. Bye.